Hey everybody, happy Friday. How is everybody doing today? Hope you are well. This is the first time you have ever watched me. I may look a little different than if you see me flown by, but my name is Courtney Minshouse, and I am a lead beauty guide with Limelight by Alcone, and I got new hair. Hey Jessie. So I am loving my new hair. My girl's mom, she just, I gave her a picture and she always outdoes herself. So like, Julie Gibson, if you watch this, I love you. Like, I feel amazing anytime I come out of her chair. So this is my new hair, y'all. And I mean, she was even able to, we went pretty dark, but look how blonde she got my balayage. Like, y'all. And it took me like 5 minutes, maybe max, to curl it. So I'm happy. That makes me happy. So I had to get on here and talk to everybody today, see how you were doing. I've kind of had a few people messaging me or talking to me a little bit about direct sales lately, and they've asked me the same questions. So I want to get on here and kind of just give my interpretation of why, the answer to this question, so to speak. So this is the majority of the time I hear, why do so many people fail at direct marketing? I've got notes over here that I took just so I wouldn't get sidetracked and talk your ear off. And then they also asked me, how come so many don't have any success or they don't make money? What's the catch? Like, I get that question a lot, like, what's the catch? Well, I'm just calling it like I see it, guys. Number one, if they aren't seeing success, they aren't talking about their business or sharing their business enough with everybody. Plain and simple, if your mouth is closed, your business is closed. I heard that once in a training, and it was like, oh, duh, because we don't have, as direct salespeople, we don't have a brick and mortar business. So if my mouth is closed, obviously my business is closed. People won't know that I'm with Limelight or whatever brand that you're with. People won't know that. So you have to get on here and do the videos. You have to get on here and post and talk and do demos and be excited and love what you do, because if you don't, people are going to know. They're going to know that your heart's not in it, and they're not going to want to be with you, and you're not going to have any success. So it really has nothing to do with the people being lucky. People think that, oh, well, so-and-so's been doing it longer than me, so that's why, and she's got all these people joining her or buying from her. It has nothing to do with luck. Did that person put in the work for it? Of course they did. That's why they're being successful. That's with any business. You have to put the work in. You have to do your advertising. You have to build your clientele. That's any business, right? So, number two, they quit too soon. So, did you know that most people in direct sales quit before they've even made $500? I didn't know this. I did not know that most people, and it's a huge percent, quit before they even earn $500. And I'm not talking about a month, I'm talking about total. Why would you do that? Why would you waste the opportunity that you've been given? Most people, they think that it's a get rich quick scheme, or they're looking for easy, but it's network marketing. There is work into it if you really want it to be a business. So to me and my family, this is my job, and this is what I do, and I show up and I come here and I have fun with you guys, and I get to show you all my new hair and my new lip colors and my new eyeshadow techniques and all my fun stuff. So this is fun for me. Makeup has always been kind of like a little fun thing that I kind of forgot about when I became a mom and because you're tired and you don't want to wear it every day, but I've started wearing it more and more and finding products, not just Limelight, but finding products that work well for me. And I love sharing my experiences with you guys. That just goes back to number one. I'm talking about my business and what I love, and I'm just talking to you all about it. Another reason people fail at this is they don't follow up and they don't follow through. And for me, what sets us apart when you're in a direct sales company from a store is customer service. And following up, to me, is a huge part of that. I want you, if you order this First Base Primer Spray from me, expect a message from me, because I will be following up to make sure that you love it, because that's my job. That's what I love about my job. I want to make sure that you're enjoying your products, or you're using your products correctly, and you're getting the results that you want. Walmart's not going to do that. They're not going to, Sephora's not going to call you up and be like, hey, how did you like your setting spray? They're not going to do that. But I will, because I care. And I want you to be extremely happy with your products. And I don't even care. I'm going to follow up with you if it's just a recommendation, even if it's not my products. I'm going to make sure that I gave you a good recommendation. Customer service is what sets direct sales apart from the makeup counter or Walmart or wherever you get any of your products personally. That's just one of the best things that I love about my job, is making sure that everybody's finding stuff and that they're happy. So the second part of that was following through. So what I mean by that is they're not following through with their plan of action for the month. If you're going to work in direct sales, you have to be very self-motivated, very driven personality. You don't have a manager. Yes, you have an upline, and they're there to help you. They're help to guide you. They're there to help you with support and all that. But they are not there to manage you. That's you have your own business. It is up to you to set your goals for the month, and it's up to you to implement the tools that they are giving you to achieve your goals. So a lot of people are scrambling at the end of the month, and they're wondering why they're not having as much sales as Sally. Well, Sally's been posting and going to events and vendor shows and stuff all month, but you come up the last week of the month and wondering where's your sales. Well, you didn't work this month. Plain and simple, you didn't show up. And that's why you are failing at this. I've been air quoting the word fail because I think that it is more of a learning curve. You have to learn how this type of business fits into your lifestyle. It's not you don't show up 9 to 5 and work all day. It's not like that. And that's why I love it. I set my hours, and sometimes they're long, sometimes they're late. I'm doing my self-development and trainings. I save the videos if I can't watch them during the day, and I'll watch them at night. But when you are in direct sales and you think that you're failing, you're probably not doing these steps. You're not following through. Your mouth's closed. Nobody knows that you're in business. You don't go to events. And I don't even mean like outside your home events. You're not showing up for team calls. You're not showing up for live trainings if your team does that. My team is awesome at trainings. Anything that you could ever want to know about running your business, we have a video for that. Whether it be makeup application, and might I add, the makeup application is from a lot of the time pros that I'm learning. So it's like getting a free education. All I have to do is log into these. They are given to me. So if I fail, it's my fault. It's not anybody else's fault. It's mine. So you're not following through. You're not showing up to your events or live trainings. You're not, you're not participating in team events. And when you participate in team events in this kind of business, you're going to get your cup refilled. And what I mean by that is this business, sometimes it just sometimes sucks so much out of you, because if you're putting your all into it, you'll understand what I'm talking about. So I've been putting my all into it, and I'm really needing to get together with my team, my local team. I would love to just get together with them and have coffee and just hang out, and then we can bounce off our feelings on how things are going, or what we would like to send to our uplines to the company, so they get to know it. You're just going to refill your cup when you're around like-minded people, and it's very important to do that. I mean, we do it when we go to church and fellowship. It's similar in the fact that you're going to you just need to be around people that understand you and are going through similar things maybe you went through when you first started and you've been in business for a while. I mean, I've been in direct sales companies now for almost 2 years straight. Almost 2 years. Yes, I'm with a different company now, but that doesn't mean that my previous company I didn't learn things from. So to me, it has been a long learning curve, and I've had customers come with me, and if you're starting from the ground, you might not have that, and that's fine. Don't give up. Like I said, if you think that you're failing at this or that you will fail at this, I can tell you how to not, and I mean, it's really simple. You don't quit too soon. Keep your eye on the bigger goal and work until you get there. Don't have your mouth closed, or people are not going to know that you are even in business. They just won't know, and it's your job to share it. That's why sometimes we're called network marketers instead of direct salespeople, because we are the marketing for the company. They're not out there paying people big bucks to make these commercials that we see with the dogs that make no sense on TV eating Cheetos or something. They're paying us to be the face of the company, and they're putting their trust in us. So I don't care what company you're with, that's what you're doing. So you're quitting too soon, you're not showing up, you're not going to events, you're not doing your self-development, and you're not following up with your customers. And that right there, 110%, everything I just said, is why people fail at this business. And it's really easy to give up, because that goes back to that video that I did a while back about getting in that negative mindset. It's easier to sit there. It's easier to give up and say, well, I'm no good at this, instead of being like, what can I do to make this work? It's all how you talk to yourself every day. Hey girl, it is all how you talk to yourself every day. It always comes back to a positive mindset. And I don't care what you're doing. I don't care if you're losing weight. I don't care if you're in classes and you're trying to learn something new to better your life. I don't care what you are doing in life or where you're at in life. You have to have a goal, and you have to be nice to yourself. There's going to be days where, especially if you're trying to lose weight like I am, and you're passing the Jolly Pirate like I will be later, and you're going to want to stop. And sometimes you do, and that's okay. It's okay. But be nice to yourself about it. Don't beat yourself up. Don't tell yourself that you failed. You didn't fail. You had a setback. There's a difference. And it's all how you look at it, if it makes or breaks you. You have the power of that, not anybody else. Not anybody sitting in the corner over there in your peanut gallery telling you that you can't do it. They don't matter. I don't care if it's your spouse. I don't care if it's your mom. I don't care who it is. You don't have to prove anything to them. You have to prove it to yourself. So be nice to yourself when you're looking in the mirror and talking to yourself. And that's easier said than done. I'm not always nice to myself. I beat myself up. I'm too hard on myself. But here lately, I've been working on that. And I can recognize that. And I'm proud of myself for doing that. And, that's something that I want everybody to try. And so, hence the new hair. The new hair is for a new start, a new me. A new, not so negative person. So here I sit with new hair in front of you guys. I'm going to make the best of every day that I can. I'm going to work this business like it could be taken away from me tomorrow. And, you know, saying that kind of makes me scared because please don't take this away from me tomorrow. I love what I do. It's shown me my hidden passion that I forgot was there. And I'm getting to do makeup on people and, you know, showing you tips and tricks that I'm getting from like pro artists, like, and I mean celeb artists. I won it in a contest, and I don't know if you guys have heard of Kat Aragon, but she is in my team, in my upline. I'm like way down in the lines under her, but I won a contest just for doing my job right, and she's rewarding all of us, and she's sending us in our emails like a series of makeup trainings that I can bring to you guys and show you all these new tips and tricks with Limelight products. Like, I can't wait until I get the next one. I've got the first one, and I'm going to rewatch it really good and take some good notes so I can bring that to you guys soon. So I'm really excited. But that is what I wanted to come on here. People have been sending that question a lot, like, why am I not seeing success like so and so, or my sister said that direct sales is a scam, and why do people not make money at it? Well, the reasons that I was talking about earlier is why they quit too soon. They just don't talk about their business. Like, seriously, how do I know that you're selling something if you don't talk about it? So and make sure it's something that you love. Don't just settle for a job or a company or anything that you're doing. Don't settle. Life's too short to settle. It really is. So that's all I had today. I kind of rambled a little bit longer than I wanted to. I'm going to put my new perfume on. I love it. I got a little sample of, it's from L'Occitane, and I love the way it smells, and I went and looked at the price of it, and it's not actually that bad price-wise, but I smell French, so I love it. But I want to show y'all my new hair and tell you why I have new hair, and I will talk to you guys soon. Love you guys. Bye.